Buenas, mi gente, bienvenidos a ver más a este su canal de El James. Y hoy estamos verdosos y todo, imagínate. Miren en la habitación hoy. Estamos verde, porque vamos a estar viendo y reaccionando al developer. Dios mío, no puedo hablar hoy, al developer direct de Microsoft aquí de Xbox, que vienen un par de compañías a hablarnos de los próximos juegos que tienen ahí pendientes. La emoción. Bueno, yo estoy emocionado por uno en específico, Mele, y tú lo sabes. ¿Sabes? Así estamos. Ahí está Ninja Theory con Hellblade. ¡Estamos vivos! ¿Qué hay? Estamos por lo mismo. Qué bien. Pero sí, Traps, qué bueno verte por ahí, corazón, también. Hoy, pues sí, estamos verdosos hoy en el cuarto. Vamos a estar viendo el Developer Direct, primero de este año, con Obsidian, Machine Games y Ninja Theory. Por lo que estaba leyendo por ahí, también puede ser que hayan unas sorpresas especiales también. So, vamos a ver qué tal. Estamos esperando. Vamos a ver. O sea, sinceramente, yo el que estoy esperando es más noticias de Hellblade. Estoy esperando confirmación de fecha de Hellblade. Eso es lo más que me interesa a mí. Porque pues Hellblade es uno de esos juegos que, ¿sabes? No lo voy a decir más nada. Yo lo he jugado varias veces. Yo lo tengo sellado en Play 4 todavía. Yo lo tengo tanto en Play 4 como en Switch y en Steam. Lo he comprado varias veces. El juego me gusta. Y pues hay que darle apoyo a la gente que hace tremendo juego. Está en 2 pesos en Steam ahora mismo. Pues mira, gracias, Nero. Gracias por la noticia. Así que, para jugarlo juntos, nice. Saludos a todo el corillo. Gente, gracias, en verdad, por darse cita por ahí. Se las aprecio mundo. Vamos a empezar con los charos a esta gente linda de por ahí, Alca. No sé si cuándo tú vas a hacer el stream de nuevo, pero esperemos que sí. Además de Ludo de Party, claro, está. Pero esperemos que también vengas con tus streamcitos propios. Diablo, el último juego que jugaste fue Diablo 4, wow. Tengo que hacer algo. Sí, por favor.
Con
Por
leche
favor.
de dragón.
Pues sí. Bueno, corillo, cuéntenme. ¿Qué están esperando ustedes en en este direct?
Well, too bad.
Yeah, I'm
Shut
assuming
up.
no.
Me acaban de poner un meeting a las 3:30. Diablo, eso es ya mismo. No, no good.
No,
Silson. Ay, Silson. Silson. Ay, Dios mío.
I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest.
Espérate,
person on
tra-
this.
Silson. Dios mío. Pues de voy a probar, todavía no he probado el juego, man.
Chupásela, Nero.
Tengo que ponerme a
Ahora.
probarlo.
Pizzi, quédate.
No, pero
No.
espérate, porque había que chupar la pizzi.
Pedwin.
Chupa la pizza.
Ok,
¿Qué
yo
juego
me quedo
existe?
chupar pizzi,
El de
pizzi, pizzi,
Silson.
chupar.
Bueno,
a mí no.
Ay,
Tolsen.
Dios mío.
Fíjate.
Sí, entiendo que sí.
Ahorita no estaba protestando.
No, a mí no me digan nada. Me voy, tú.
Screen cap que pusieron.
Hello, sálganse,
Permiso.
muévanse,
Pero no me
muévanse.
deja mover. No.
Ay, ay, ay. A ver, está negro.
¡Puñeta!
Ay, ay,
¡Oh! ¡Ay! Inteligencia.
Pero sí, yo por lo menos
Ay,
el juego que
María.
estoy más esperando noticias es por el juego de Ninja Theory,
Ay,
el
la
juego
que
de
este juego se
Hellblade 2 Senua
pone.
Saga. So, ese
Te lo digo.
estoy jugando Hollow Knight en Switch, creo que estoy jugando mejor que la primera vez. Se llama experiencia, Mel. Se llama experiencia. A ver.
Oh, come on.
It's always in midair. Press yourself to me.
Se llama experiencia. Eso pasa, eso pasa. Así que no te sientas. Esas cositas. ¿Sabes? A mí me pasa con Bloodborne.
Sorry, man.
Bloodborne yo lo juego mejor cada vez que. Cada vez que. Lo revisito. So,
Es bien unfair.
gracias, Corillo. Gracias por estar por ahí, sinceramente. Ya estamos a la ley de nada.
Y que sexto lugar, bro.
¡Pasó el final!
Ya estamos a la ley de nada para el evento del Developer Direct. Estoy con un poquito de dolor de cabeza, so bear with me, people.
Quieren coger eso porque es la única que se sabe para eso. Wow, te ganó por un
Sí.
segundo.
Pasó un día. Nice. Después de años. Pues bien. A la venga un remake. Vamos a ver. Dímelo, GPV. Hermanazo. Qué bueno verte por ahí, brother. Saludos. Puede ver, gente, el cambio de voz no me está funcionando, por eso lo quité de los channel points. So, sorry about that. Creo que lo voy a eliminar completamente también de lo que es el stream como tal. So, sí. Estamos aquí, bendiciones también para ti, brother. Qué bueno verte por ahí. Está, by the way. Ahora que está GP ahí, de que termine el clip. Ahora que está GP ahí. Recuerden que este sábado, ya esto es el guatapanazo bacalao en nivel escondido. Ya eso es a ley de nada. Estamos para eso, gente. Así que espero lo pasen por allá, disfruten. O sea, va a estar bueno. Entiendo que no estoy seguro si todavía quedan espacios. GP, confírmame si todavía quedan espacios por ahí. Pero si ustedes son parte de la familia creo que sí, ok. Si ustedes son parte de la familia de los streamers boricuas, tienen 2500 puntos, tienen Street Fighter en cualquiera de las consolas, so, tienen hasta hoy. A ver, mira, ahí está, tienen hasta hoy, gente. 2500 puntos, pasen por nivel escondido, los redimen y ya estamos. Y ya también algo que tengo especial para ustedes: Return to World, gente. Return to World, un stream especial que vamos a estar tirando el mes de marzo, donde Monster Hunter cumpliendo su 20 aniversario. Pues aquí en el canal de El James vamos a estar haciendo un stream súper especial. So, pendientes, todavía estoy cuajando unas cositas, so, pendientes por ahí. Estamos cuajando unas cositas, quiero cuajar unas fechas bien para entonces meterle mano bien. Lo único que les voy a decir, gente, ese evento me va a limitar algo de mi playthrough de Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Así que, a pesar de que estoy esperando Rebirth, quiero hacer un evento especial para Monster Hunter, porque Monster Hunter World específicamente es un pilar para el canal como tal. Y quiero traer la gente old school del canal, los que estuvieron conmigo en los inicios, y celebrar Monster Hunter, sinceramente. Así que estén pendientes por ahí, que más detalles. En febrero les traigo más detalles, gente. Así que esperen por eso. Se supone que empezamos ya mismo. Nada. Entiendo que el juego de Obsidian, esperando. Entiendo que el juego de Obsidian, a mí me da gracia esto, gente, porque Obsidian para mí, ¿sabes? Por lo que he escuchado, pues yo no he jugado ¿cómo que se llama este juego? Yo no he jugado Fallout New Vegas. De hecho, no he tocado bueno, nada más que Fallout 76. Fue el único que he jugado y no me gusta. Y Fallout New Vegas fue, sí, Outer Worlds, sí. Fallout New Vegas fue hecho por Obsidian. Y Fallout New Vegas, por lo que he leído, es uno de los mejores juegos de Fallout que hay. Damn it. That was loud. Sorry. So, Outer Worlds entiendo que es tremendo juego también. So, New Vegas es pick de Fallout, imagínate, ¿sabes? South Park, ese es South Park de Obsidian. Fíjate. Fíjate tú. Ni sabía. Anyway, gente, vamos para el evento, que ya está empezando. Vamos para allá. Voy a bajarle un poquito aquí porque me jodió la jodida. Sí, grande es super chilling. Tour también, Tour 2. Wow, Obsidian tiene. Damn. Me dicen cómo está el audio balance, gente. Me tengo que bajarlo un poquito. La cuestión es que Obsidian está compitiendo contra Bethesda, loco, ¿sabes? Ya veo. For Unique Games. Coming to Xbox. Fíjate, ¿sabes? Me sorprendieron, sinceramente. Vamos a ver qué nos traen, gente. Vamos a ver qué nos traen. Vamos con Obsidian primero. El Skyrim Like.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed. Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the living lands.
Todo se ve cabrón,
Obsidian,
para carajo.
we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different. We set out to blend the believable and fantastical to give players a world and experience like no other.
Okay.
It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG.
Okay.
Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
By the way, gente, lo que sigan hablando ahí,
our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting.
Yo compré eso para varios juegos.
We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range
por encima del escudo y todo. Nice.
It's not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks.
That's good.
If you choose to approach
Todavía
combat
se ve
with a
pre-alpha.
one-handed wand,
Le
it
falta
feels
como
quick
que
and
algo de
snappy
efecto,
when
though.
dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Some units are extremely defensive, some are brutishly difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot.
Okay.
To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play wherever you want. Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle. Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range.
Dual-wield.
Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies, and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them. We've worked hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the living lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse
ones, let's go, yes.
Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences. Like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterstar, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the living lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the four of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki.
Okay.
Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Okay.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace more
Harry Potter, yes.
players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
Yes.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and It was so dark.
¿Cómo,
I just got separated from everyone else.
cómo los visuales de Obsidian se ven mejor que los visuales de
Sergeant Asui never has a
de
thought
Bethesda?
he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I
¿Cómo
was a
los
dumb
visuales de
baby?
Obsidian se ven mejor que los
Heard it all
visuales de
loud and
Bethesda?
loud.
Ese es
Wait,
Engine
you found
talking,
Sergeant
people.
Asui.
Engine.
Why is he not here with you? What happened?
¿Verdad que sí?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not.
Es como un Lizard Man.
No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Third Born.
But if you
Loco,
confront him,
se
if
ve
you believe
mejor.
that he fled the site of the
Ese
battle,
chipito
as
nada más y se ve mejor
cowardice,
que
then he might
freaking
challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor.
Starfield.
Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt Hansen and the team have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful.
Yo lo vi
We found
también.
inspiration
Lo vi
a
en
wide
Instagram esta
swath
mañana.
of real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant with the dull,
Lo vi
or
esta
verdant
mañana.
spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a
Están usando ese
continent of
haircut para todos los que
untamed
somos
valleys
morenos,
with
gente.
widely varied biomes,
A el de
from
Killmonger.
luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes, and each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes. All of the regions have a lot of special things
It is.
associated with
It
them,
is.
but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp.
Hasta
As
aquí
you're
lo
wandering
presentaron,
the wastes of
¿sabes?
Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a
Eso
beautiful
sabes lo funny de
oasis,
todo. Yo me estoy dejando
there's the
crecer el pelo,
opportunity there
¿sabes?
for life,
Hasta
for
de gordo,
adventure,
yes.
and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
Me gusta el combate, sinceramente se ve más engaging. Yes. Apúntalo, gente. About, ¿para cuándo? Dame fecha. Por favor. Fall, ok. Por lo menos. Fall. Va a estar para Game Pass, ok, mira. Para eso está esta maquinita. Para sufrir. Ay, mi computadora no puede más. ¡Oh! ¡No! ¡Déjalo para el final! ¡Déjalo para el final! ¡Déjalo para el final! ¡Shit! ¡Mierda! ¡No! ¡Déjalo para el final! ¿Por qué ponen a Ninja Theory ahora? Déjalo para el final.
Studio head here
Jesus.
at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things
Porque viene
that
más
we
rápido
really
el
care
release,
about
no
and that
creo.
we hope you care about
Sí,
too.
son para el final. Shadow Drop. Dijeron para verano. Dios. Oh, fuck. ¿Ustedes están escuchando esto con audífonos?
Senua is back with a new quest. She wants to stop the
Melina,
Vikings who raided her
love
village
you.
right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade.
Of
She's
course.
made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
In the game, Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people.
Okay.
In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point.
Up to a point,
solid
thank you.
framework and then building more surreal
La música,
elements
yes.
on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover.
Okay,
Senua
más
will
combat.
make new enemies and also new allies who will come to see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope. And she'll discover along with us how this viewpoint can have
Hola
its
Mara, ¿cómo
advantages.
estás? Bueno, verte por ahí.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices,
Jesus.
and having unique beliefs about the world.
Dímelo,
around
Mars.
her. To bring
Saludos.
Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It's terrifying.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and
Jesus.
signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
No es más ese respondiendo.
On
Dude.
Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel.
Yes, thank you.
One of
Yes.
our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but
Oof.
it's very brutal and you're
Yes.
very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey.
Oh my god, this is gonna be
We want the player to
amazing.
always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
That's gonna be
Mel
amazing
knows
though.
Senua better than anyone, better
Of
than
course.
I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces, and then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help suspend your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story.
That looked that
We're
good.
lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible. And you see a scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like,
No.
yeah, that works. That's amazing.
No, man.
Senua experiences reality differently, and a part of
Yes.
this manifests in the voices she hears.
She will collapse. She will collapse.
These voices come to life
I
through
love
binaural
that.
audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion,
Eso jode.
binaural audio
Eso jode en el
is
juego,
perfect for this
sinceramente,
because
pero
through
es.
headphones, you surround yourself
Hay que
in a
hacerlo.
three-dimensional space. In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through a spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural.
Oh, sí.
Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
What will they do to her? What will we do to us?
Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions fast and deep.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not only about
Oh, yeah.
quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working with Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really
Sorry por los
admire them.
accentes.
We feel their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own Furies. they sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Oh, that's good.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory
Diablo!
is to
You're a rig!
craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where
Lo dejaste de
Senua
jugar,
goes next,
pero lo
to
jugaste de
deliver
nuevo
something
Alka.
really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows.
Eso es lo que pasa cuando ellos tienen
that makes it real.
Una visión
I'm
en
so
un juego en
proud
verdad.
of the love, care and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service of Senua's journey, a journey that you can embark on May 21st.
May 21st. Ya estamos ahí a ley de nada. A ley de nada. Let's go. Let's go. Finally, let's go. Yes. May 21st. Oh, yes. Huh? Where? What the fuck, Square? Mana. ¿Será Mana?
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix.
Mana.
聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお伝えできる機会をいただき、大変光栄です。コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる
15 años en el primer
聖剣伝説シリーズ
Xbox.
の完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年にファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、
Jesus.
マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれ
Yes,
る
uno de los
愛を
juegos que yo estoy
テーマに
esperando este año, bicho humano,
個性豊かなキャラ
sinceramente.
クターたち、心に響く楽曲の数々、
Me propuse.
武器の
Ajá.
特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され長らく愛されて
No
い
me
ます。
maten, nunca he jugado un juego de Mana.
本
No me
作は
maten.
30年以上の歴
I
史ある
know,
シリーズの
I
最
know,
新作とな
sorry.
るため、これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。
Legacy también, ok. Tengo que apuntar eso por ahí.
今回これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井浩一さんとともに聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Ishii from Gretz. I am so happy to introduce
good.
the newest game in the Mana series to Xbox players. 初期の頃からシリーズ作品に登場しているモンスターたちは私が考案したものですが、中には小学生の頃すでにイメージでできていたものもあります。今作では初めはドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちをどのような形で最新化して聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むか、デザインの方向性から
I like
モデルの
style.
完
Oh,
成イメ
I
ージを
love it.
監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。
Freaking love it.
聖剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的
Final Fantasy
に生き
Adventure
て動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって 当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
Oh, that looks cool though.
聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する海を渡る手助けをしてくれる
Like
頼もしい
Dante,
仲間
Dante.
たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル。ピックルも
Yeah,
C さん
se ve
が
fluid.
新たに考案してくださっています。
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては、今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。その上で、見た目はアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神のアヌビスの子供といった具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それぞれの特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。
Thank you.
デザイナーにもアイデアを出してもらいながら、足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなど、ゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。
Yes. You can pair it, you can write it.
楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。
The same brain cells, yeah, pretty much.
BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュームの制作に挑んでくれました。新たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう、今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。
I don't know. 100 canciones, para ver. El combate se ve super nice. En verdad.
今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
アクション RPG, OK?
空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、武器での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。
Oh my god.
そして本作ならではの特徴として、聖剣伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によってはさまざまな特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただきます。
オリジナルモンスターやピックリにも注目してほしいのですが、聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品になるよう、小山田君を中心にチームのみんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは今後もさまざまな情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。この夏、この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
This summer. So, estamos ahí. Ah, no, dice que viene para Game Pass, though. By the way, Senua viene para Game Pass, ¿verdad? Si no me equivoco. It is. Outside. Estoy ya detenido.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games.
Hello.
We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together to create something new and innovative in a genre we all love.
No que no lo vaya a comprar, tú sabes, pero...
Our History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
No que no lo vaya a comprar, pero...
Historical gamers, strategy gamers,
4X gamers,
Si lo puedo comprar un poquito después. Para no joderme el bolsillo tan rápido.
Explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your
Tengo un
rivals on the
publisher de
international
Microsoft.
stage.
Okay.
But it isn't just more of the same. With Ara, we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern,
Estos RTS a mí no sé, no me llaman tanto la
way.
atención, pero siempre me gusta
For
verlo.
example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game to make it really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion. We started small, building a robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation on the planet.
For Ara, we knew we needed deep
Fuck.
systems with outcomes
Me
that encourage
no te vayas,
exploration and
Nero.
give players the power to
Quédate
experiment and
ahí.
make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts
Ponte un
of
AirPod y
history
lo escucha.
and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions, they would need to see their choices reflected
te vayas,
in the game
Lomar,
itself,
tampoco.
not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Ara is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
Design review,
The
okay.
living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game. They can see everything from the settling
No
of
me
the
pongas en el
wilderness to
spot,
cultural
though.
influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the
Me
world,
jodí yo
leading
ahora.
their people as they thrive and grow.
Te envío una
Core division
notita
of Ara
como...
is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a game of Ara, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might? Scientific advancement? The choice is theirs. In Ara, there are no set victory conditions.
Ahí está la nota.
Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally,
Ahí está la
when
nota.
I play Ara, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing
falta mi
abilities to the
firma,
nation that
cierto.
constructs them.
Shit.
Another aspect of Ara that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often. in
¿Sabes?
4X
Yo
genre.
sigo una streamer boricua que ya juega Age of Empires 2 competitivo.
Getting to the outcome
Es-
or reward of something like
Seems fun
important
hacerlo,
improvement or triumph,
pero
just changes
me gusta
the
verlo.
challenge that exists
No me
in
gusta
Ara compared to
jugarlo.
other 4X
No sé,
games.
me siento... No me
Crafting
siento...
plays out in Ara at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources
Sí.
they harvest into all manner of goods and components.
Hace tiempo no
Those
hace
are the
stream,
foundation
pero sí.
for everything, from international trade to improving their cities
Sí,
and citizens'
es bien
lives,
stressful.
and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Ara encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system. Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves.
Okay.
In Ara, all players' actions are resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability to navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This
Okay.
system makes Ara just feel more real.
Okay.
In a typical strategy game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times are very low. You get to keep playing the game and stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Aura, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Aura has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will want to play. And even a few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Aura for, you.
Como debe ser.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife.
Yo quiero una hamaca para el trabajo.
Turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just
cougars, cougars,
cougars, I hate cougars!
Someone get these feline demons away from me. I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of Aura is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Aura and to create your own history.
En fall. Ok, y viene para Game Pass. Está bien, la podemos probar. So. Ahora. Creo que te hago gracias, brother. Mi cerebro no está funcionando.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones.
Se llama Jerk.
Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience that hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When
Francisco, saludo.
Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea
for
what it would
Todd
be
Howard.
like, and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Todd, espero que no le hayas cagado, cabrón.
What you are missing, Dr. Jones.
Maikita, buenas tardes.
Playing your pointless game. I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here.
Usarán el likeness de
and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Saludos, Maikita, man, un abrazote. Oh, sí. Semi-house for Lucas film games.
Myths.
Es un first person view. Oh, fuck no. Why? I mean, yeah,
There's
but
different ways to interpret the past.
yo quiero ver la indie.
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried.
¿Verdad?
Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me.
Porque tiene que ser per person, though.
Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual
I know.
If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
So, ok. De tercera a primera persona cada vez que hace una acción, en serio.
I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay,
No entiendo.
let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Pero lo vamos a tener en primera y tercera persona de un par de acciones. So, yo quiero ver la indie también. A ver.
Patron of the fallen angels, protector of the Churkulimani, the Great Circle.
The Great Circle. ¿No te gusta indie?
You have any idea how old that was?
Kiko Jones. No sé, pero por lo menos estaba viendo que cuando hace algunas acciones se pone en tercera persona. Como que es raro.
Most of us grew up with his adventures and have
No
been
sigue la
fans of
movie.
the movies and the character for years.
We just
He's a
can't help.
brilliant
I hope so.
archaeologist. He's a charismatic everyman.
Maikita,
He's
saludos,
passionate
corazón.
and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel
Eso es lo
what he
que
sees and
sabía.
feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fist
exacto.
fight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want him to have those moments.
Same.
Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat, the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third person.
Ve, eso es lo que dijo.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the
Seems
strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
Sí. Cierto es. ¿Verdad?
Stop. Need help. Stop.
Cierto es.
Stop.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't
Claro.
be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make
Es que
is the one
per
that
person
makes you think
film.
first.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun and, to be honest, a more genuine experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure, with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully
Por lo menos
at each
tiene
location
bastantes
and the time period
locales.
the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones.
Como debe ser.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music.
Of course.
John Williams is the original composer for the Indy films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
Con orquesta completa,
we also take
gente.
a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fight. What do you mean if I can keep up? We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin.
Los juegos son así. Yo entiendo que sí. Porque, digo, esta compañía también es de Xbox.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them.
Un juego de 007 bregaría.
And when you can't use your wits, you got Indy's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and
el de...
We want it integrated into every aspect.
Ya lo dijeron, el de Bichon Mana no viene para Game Pass.
To make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect from Indy's whip. And hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a key feature in our game.
Claro.
The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
Now that's interesting.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
Aladdin. Me dio Aladdin Vice.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these rollercoaster experiences with huge set pieces.
Alguien en el chat que me diga de
It's exciting for us that we have been
De algún otro juego de Machine Game, por favor.
Indiana Jones franchise.
Sorry por los anuncios,
It's
by the way.
such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year, and we cannot wait to share more soon.
That was fun. Wolfenstein, ok. Este sí viene para Game Pass. Ya dijeron a fin de año. So, ok. GP, viene para Game Pass, ya lo sabes. Ok. Ahí ya tenemos fecha para Senua. Mayo 21.
Is it animals, children, and game developers?
Que no hay tiempo.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule.
No hay nada para verano.
Stay happy.
Yo.
Creating an immersive experience
En
like
otoño.
Avowed is anchored in the world we build.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
My name is Masaru Oyamada. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
So, bueno, ahí tienen para verano GP. El bicho humana. Hey. Bueno, ya tienen ahí. Thanks for watching. Thanks to you. Bring that shit. Espérate. Ok. Sí, bicho humano, ¿verdad? Bueno. Darle aquí mute. About, obviamente se ve súper interesante, gente. Uno de los juegos que estoy esperando. So, sinceramente sí. Fue un buen showcase. ¿Cuál juego te faltó? Ya, tomaste 3 semanas, nice. Pues... O sea, About se ve super nice. So, yeah. Esta viene para Game Pass en otoño. Diablo, ahí todos en otoño, me. About de Misión Pana. Oh, Dios, Cata estaba por ahí. Aparte de Hellblade, of course. Claro. Yo estoy con Cata. About, Bicho Humana y fíjate, Indiana Jones. ¿Sabes? ¿Sabes? Shadow of the Circle. Yo creo. Ahora anunciaron el release date de Hellblade 2. So, ¿sabes? Eso Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yo tampoco, porque habían dicho verano, de hecho, para Hellblade. Y mayo, tú sabes, eso está ahí. Lo que quiere decir que tengo tiempo para jugar Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, que es lo más importante. Para después jugar Senua Saga. Sin problema. Which is cool. ¿Sabes? Which is cool. Algo que hacía falta, carajo. So, yeah. Y viene para Game Pass también. So, este es Hellblade. El que no viene para Game Pass es el de. El de Mana. So. Luna Mucaria, qué buena verte por ahí. Unicorn Overload, antes de Hellblade. Qué bueno verte por ahí más. Pues Bichon Mana se ve cabrón, sinceramente. Yo estoy esperando. Después de un action RPG como lo va a ser Rebirth, brega retomar ese género de nuevo y jugarlo. So, gracias más. Thank you. Estamos terminando either way, pero gracias. El otro, pues el que es como Age of Empire. Ara se llama. Que llega para verano también, ¿verdad? No, para otoño. Y este sí va a estar en Game Pass. So. PC and PC Game Pass. Este no viene para Xbox. Es raro. Wow. Ok. Fíjate, no me había fijado eso. Se viene solamente para PC y para PC Game Pass. El de Ara. So, sí. It's weird. Entonces, Indiana. Aquí está casi. Este tipo de juego más point and click. Ay, no, pero yo. ¿Cómo que se llama este juego? El de. El de Age of Empires, yo le dejo jugar con control. Civilization, sí. Por el momento sí. Arca. Por el momento. Eso igual que lo que hicieron con Hellblade. Hellblade, después que ganó los premios y eso, fue que hicieron un physical release, ¿no? So, y mira, yo lo tengo, mira, selladito. So, yo me acuerdo como ayer cuando salió el de Hellblade, que no lo pude jugar por culpa de María. Tuve que jugarlo meses y meses después para poder jugarlo. Pero sí, me encantó. Either way. Güey, el showcase estuvo bueno. ¿Sabes? Por lo menos el juego que estaba esperando dieron la fecha que era. Ya era hora. Ya era hora que dieran fecha de Hellblade. Un juego que llevan trabajando hace mucho tiempo, gente. Mucho antes de que Xbox comprara Ninja Theory. Pero mucho antes. So, yeah. Ya era hora. Anyway. A ver quién está por ahí para hacer el raid. Gracias Corillo por darse cita. Sinceramente. ¿Quién está por ahí? Vamos a darle raid a Crepusculus. Está jugando Golden Sun. Pero no se vaya. Mel, Wait se va todavía. Compraste el Blade. Wait no se va, ok, pues vamos donde Wait entonces. Dale, vamos para allá. Wade es el vecino de Mel y buen amigo de Mel también. Nintendo Online. Ok. Pues nada, nos vamos para donde Wade. Déjame poner esto acá. Voy a poner esto aquí, copiar esto. Nos vamos donde Wade entonces. Gente, en verdad, 1.000.000 de gracias a todos que se dieron cita hoy. Este fue un stream de, o sea, además de que quería ver el showcase, ¿no? Fue algo que quedé con la gente del Uro de Party, ya que ellos no podían hacer ¿sabes? Tener la presentación en vivo. ¿Sabes? Quería verlo también. Y ahí, más o menos ahí llevan. Así que Loot, gente, sigan a Loot de Party. Vamos a darle un shout aquí a Loot de Party. Que este domingo estoy casi seguro que van a estar hablando de esto. Así que síganlo por allá.
Featuring Bad Bunny diciendo
se pasó súper bien. Se pasó súper caro. Todos los domingos. Así que, gente, pasen por allá en el domingo.
No, para escuchar diciendo eso.
Otra cosa, ¿verdad? No se olviden. Déjame. By the way, yo no escucho los clips. Pero... yo sé que ustedes lo escuchan. No se olviden que este sábado en el canal de Nivel Escondido tienen una cita para los guatapanazos bacalaos allí en el canal de Nivel Escondido, gente. Así que no se lo pierdan. Esto va a estar súper chilling. Esto va a ser este sábado a las 8 de la noche, horario Puerto Rico. Si todavía están a tiempo para poder redimir los puntos y para las inscripciones. Así que vayan para allá, a donde Nivel Escondido. Y recuerden, ya mismito, vamos a la Indiana también con este mega evento de Return to World Huntathon aquí en el canal. Así que estén pendientes a las redes sociales. Vamos para allá. Nada. Gente, en verdad, millones de gracias. Recuerden, seguirnos por Twitter, Instagram y YouTube. Si se perdieron los streams, yo los paso directamente para YouTube. Tan pronto termino por acá. Bueno, no. Siempre los pongo más o menos en 24 horas porque pues, Twitch tiene una póliza ahí. Pero nada, van a estar por allá. Recuerden que tenemos mercancía y recuerden, UNI-versando el podcast. La realidad este servidor están regresando a esas andadas. Anyway, gente. Gracias por acompañarme este ratito una vez más. Se les quiero, corillo. Sabes que siempre tienen un oído que los escuche. Esto fue el James. Se les quiere. Se me cuidan. Bye.
This is a glass